Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have come here today to discuss the case of Lydia and George Hadley. We hereby accuse Peter and Wendy Hadley of murdering their parents, presenting Attorney Liu as the offender and Attorney Summers as the defender of the Hadley children.
I believe that the Hadley children are guilty for many reasons. First of all, the Hadley children may have not directly killed Hadley parents, but they did plan it out. They also assisted the nursery to kill them, since they told the nursery to get rid of them, even if they are just children. This counts as a first-degree murder, since it was intentional. Not to mention, the nursery was acting like a weapon to the children. Even if the Hadleys spoiled their children endlessly, murder is murder. There's also evidence for the murder. A bloody scarf, and a bloody wallet was found after the murder in the nursery. This was an old wallet of George Hadley's. It has blood and saliva on it. We did not run a blood test, but we can assume that it was the Hadley's blood. In other words, why would there be blood and spit on an old wallet of George's if he had not been killed? Same argument with Lydia Hadley's scarf. Why would the Hadley's objects be covered in blood and saliva if the lions hadn't eaten them? It simply does not make sense. That'll be all.
Thank you, Attorney Liu. Now on to Defendant Summers.
I believe that the Hadley children are innocent. To begin with, they are young 10-year-old children. The main fault is on Lydia and George Hadley. They were the ones who bought the house and had the nursery installed. They failed to educate and take care of their children. They failed to keep the nursery in order. The Hadleys had the chance to turn off the nursery, but gave in to their young, innocent children who do not yet understand the world. They didn't understand the weapon in their hand. There are many people at fault, but these children are not one. The manufacturers of the nursery have faulty engineering. It was manufactured as an object to entertain and educate people. But if it came to life, it needs to be fixed. This scarf does not prove anything either. It is stained with blood, but this was found before the murder. There is no proof the children had anything to do with the scarf or the wallet. Furthermore, there were no tests ran on the blood on either of the objects. Wendy may have simply took her mother's scarf and dropped it in Africa while wearing it. And since the nursery came alive, the lions finishing up their dinner meal may have got the
Is that true, Wendy?
Yes, I was simply playing with Mom's dress up.
Okay, thank you. Now presenting witness David McLean.
Mr. McLean, did you see any malicious intents when you were checking the nursery?
Well, I did see the usual violences, a slight paranoia here or there, because the children feel persecuted by parents constantly, and I did tell George and Lydia Hadley this.
That'll be all, Your Honor.
Mr. McLean, is it true you told the Hadley parents to close down the nursery even though you knew how much the children loved it?
Yes, because I thought it was best for the family.
Mr. McLean, were Lydia Hadley and George Hadley indeed being eaten in the distance by lions?
Well, I did see the lions feasting on something, but I don't know what it was.
So in that case, are we sure we are dealing with a murder or a missing persons case? That will be all, Your Honor.
Now presenting the accused, Peter and Wendy Hadley. Do you have any questions, Attorney Summers?
Yes, Your Honor. Peter and Wendy, did you ever think badly of your parents?
Sometimes.
That will be all, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now, do you have any questions, Attorney Liu?
Yes. Did you ever call your parents mother and father?
No.
Okay. Did you ever see that name as respect?
Not exactly.
What was more of a guardian figure to you, your parents or the nursery?
The nursery.
Yes, the nursery.
You see now that these children have no respect for their parents and they have no problem killing them.
Thank you. Thank you. Does the jury have any questions?
Attorney Summers, what do you believe is the most important piece of evidence supporting your argument?
The scarf was found before the murder, and there was no harm done to Lydia or George before that.
Attorney Liu, how is the nursery acting as a weapon to the children?
The children use the nursery to their own needs and they use the nursery to kill their parents.
Attorney Summers, why do you think that the Hadley children can't commit murder just because they are so young?
An image of murder is unlikely in children at such a young age.
Attorney Liu,
Why would you think the blood in the Hadleys when there is no physical evidence that their bodies were physical harms?
Well, why would there be blood on the objects that belong to the Hadleys? Even if Wendy was playing with it, there shouldn't have been any blood on it.
I as well have a question. Attorney Lou, how do you know that the Hadley children planned it out? The murder, I mean.
The children must have planned it out because they'd imagined their parents murdered many times.
Attorney Summers, what did you mean when you said they failed to keep the nursery in order?
They failed to keep the nursery in good health or have it inspected for its safety.
The jury and I have come to the decision that the Hadley children are guilty of murder. I agree with Attorney Liu because there is lots of evidence suggesting that the Hadley children are guilty. First of all, the wallet and the scarf, they are stained with blood, most likely George and Lydia's. Although Attorney Summers did have a point in saying the scarf and wallet were found before the possible murder, I still agree with Attorney Liu. The Hadley children will be charged for manslaughter, and then at the proper age will be sent to prison for murder. This concludes the trial.
Let's go. No messing up.
Don't! Me, you, don't mess this up. When? Okay. Oh my god, go away! Go!
Did you ever call your parents mother and father?